Followed by Astro Boy and Grampians, a length to Bintang Yatara, followed by Holy Grail, Expect a Star, and last of all was Lucky Bear, some 20 lengths away from the leader, which down the back straight is Touch the Sun, 2 lengths in front, over Lanolin second, a length third, Uncle Eric on the inside, followed by Burdick and Lad fourth the rails, 2 to Simogen, on the outside of it was Shine Over, 2.5 to Vitronite, followed by Rip On By, who now shades it, out 3 wide still as Grampians, hasn't seen the rails from Bintang Yatara, a half length back to Astro Boy, 2 to Holy Grail, Lucky Bear, Expect a Star, drop to the rear. To the 800 metre mark they go, and Touch the Sun, rated well in front by Stewart, leads a length at a quarter over Lanolin, who won't go away second. A half length third was Expect a Star, followed by Burdick and Ladder around Simogen. Shine Over makes a move 3 wide. Grampians now also tracking it along. A half length back to Vitronite, who deftly rolls off the inside from Rip On By Bintang Yatara, Expect a Star. Holy Grail shunted back to third last, followed by Astro Boy and Lucky Bear. Around the home turn, Touch the Sun in front, joined by Lanolin the outside. Uncle Eric angling off the rails, 2 to Burdick and Lad, followed by Vitronite, who's under pressure, and Grampians down the outside. Inside the 200, Touch the Sun won't surrender. Leads by a length over second, Lanolin. 2.5 third, Vitronite from Grampians, but Touch the Sun starts to race away. First out, first home, Touch the Sun a mile too good. Beat Lanolin second, Vitronite third, followed by Simogen, Grampians, Rip On By, Holy Grail from Uncle Eric, Expect a Star, Burdick and Lad, Astro Boy, Shine Over, Lucky Bear, and one of the last ones in, Bintang Yatara. Touch the Sun, number 5.
On the Super Tab, 632.40, 2 Lanolin, $1.90, and for third, possibly number 1, Vitronite at $2 there. Now they're getting set at Belmont for 1, 3 and a photo.
Set out for the first time at Flemington, they're ready. And running. Oh, Lauriston Lass reared at the gates and dumped the rider. Lauriston Lass has got rid of the rider at the start, and Talara Dawn bounced out in front. KMS is starting to travel forward, followed further out by Silver Adam. Just behind those settling down now over on the inside is Sword Dance. KMS settles outside it, further back in the race then Cat's Cradle. Talara Dawn the leader, Silver Adam moving up on the outside second. A length further back Mysterio third, fourth is Sword Dance. Then Cat's Cradle, further back in the race KMS. From Hip Hop, 2 lengths further back in the race then came over along the inside My Classical Miss. Silver Jubilee back third last, second to last in the race, coming down the side. Back at the rear of the field is Boulder, bar 1, and that's Aerobics as they race inside the 750 metre mark. And the leader over on the inside, Talara Dawn, well off the fence, about 2 lengths in front of Silver Adam. They're followed by Mysterio and Sword Dance running fourth, and then KMS. Hip Hop to the outside from Cat's Cradle. That riderless horse is coming back into the bulk of the field when they turn. Further back, Silver Jubilee about third last, but the leader is Talara Dawn at the 350 metre mark, 2 lengths in front. Mysterio, Silver Adam are out after it from KMS. Further back than My Classical Miss, followed further for field by Cat's Cradle, then Hip Hop and Silver Jubilee. This leader getting tired now on the inside, Talara Dawn. Silver Adam on the outside is after it. Coming down the grandstand rail is Aerobics with a late run. Talara Dawn and Silver Adam. KMS getting up in the middle. Silver Adam hit the front close to home from KMS. Silver Adam a half length to either KMS or Mysterio. Talara Dawn behind those, followed by Hip Hop, then Silver Jubilee back behind those, My Classical Miss, then Cat's Cradle. Aerobics came down the outside. Further out on the track is Boulder. Cat's Cradle pulling up quickly, and near the tail is Sword Dance.
There's a treble to Kieran McAvoy aboard 5 Silver Adam at 13.70 and 3.50, 1 KMS 2.40, 2 Mysterio 1.80.
Number 5 Silver Adam 14.30, 3.80, 1 KMS 2.40, 2 Mysterio $1.80. Farm race 6521, 5 Touch of Sun,
which got knocked over in the Size Produce Stakes. They'll be the last 2 to move up, and they'll be set and ready to go. Reenact's our favourite at the moment at $4. Now Lady Mulan goes forward. They stand up pretty well. Lovelorn, a maiden filly from the Woodland Stud, keeping in mind Freemason was a maiden for Bob and Jack Ingham and John Hawkes when he won this race last year. How could we forget him? Now they're all set. Stand by, ready to go. The gates open, off on the TJ Smith, and Chicky in the middle. The line was one of the first to go. Eminent Chevelle began quickly. I'll Get By went straight to third from Tobiana, Storm Scene, Ombra Della Sierra. Lovelorn scooting along the fence inside. City Best, Rapid Man just easing, followed by Shower Heart, Miners Union. Lady Mulan is back third last, and Reenactors last on the inside of Adjudicator. Past the 1200 metres mark, and Chicky is the leader. I'll Get By went to second. Eminent Chevelle third. The fence, Ombra Della Sierra travelling fourth, but a little bit deep. A length away in the field, Storm Scene in the middle, Tobiana deep, Lovelorn on the rails. Then came Shower Heart on the outside of City Best from Rapid Man, Miners Union. Lady Mulan's back third last, Reenactors second last, and Adjudicator on the outsiders last. Past the 800 metres mark, Chicky made play. A length over, I'll Get By. Eminent Chevelle on the inside of Ombra Della Sierra. Storm Scene fifth, Lovelorn sixth on the inside. Shower Heart's in the middle, Tobiana travelling deep, and then City Best, Miners Union, Rapid Man, Lady Mulan. Reenacts under a lot of pressure, back second last, and Adjudicators with him. On the turn, 450 to go, and Chicky first around the bend. I'll Get By second, Lovelorn. Here comes Shower Heart, sprinting quickly, then Eminent Chevelle, City Best. Reenacts not in the race, Adjudicators pulled out, but Shower Heart dashed to the front at the 200 metres mark and sprinted away. Chicky in second spot, then Rapid Man, followed by Adjudicator, but it's all Shower Heart with 100 metres left to go, and he's going to bolt in the TJ Smith. And Shower Heart, look at Lady Mulan making up ground for second, but Shower Heart won by 6 lengths. Lady Mulan second, Rapid Man third from Chicky, Adjudicator, Miners Union, Lovelorn. Tobiana, Reenact was never a chance today from City Best. I'll Get By, Storm Scene, Eminent Chevelle's next to last, and last home is Ombra Della Sierra. Shower Heart, an explosive win in the TJ Smith, trained by Barry Miller at Eagle Farm, ridden by Starthy Katsitas, his first Group 1 winner, and I will give you a little bit of an inkling here. It won't be his last. 9 Shower Heart, 7.20, 2.40, 10 Lady Mulan, 2.20, 3 Rapid Man, $3, and the numbers read 9, 10, and 3. 9, 10, 3 in the TJ Smith, and 13 was fourth, another bolter, and that was Chicky. And this horse, Shower Heart, a son of the ill-fated Brave Warrior. And Brave Warrior in his first year as a stallion, what a tragedy he died. What an absolute tragedy. And he's produced his first Group 1 winner. That'll be Barry Miller's first Group 1, and Starthy Katsitas. We were talking about him only yesterday on Racing Retro. What a big future he's got. And here he comes out and wins a Group 1 here today. The Quinella paid $18.80. The Trifecta paid $626.50. Shower Heart by Brave Warrior out of Miss Sandman. And the mother of this horse was an absolute knob in the ground. Trained by Barry Miller and ridden by Starthy Katsitas as the winner. Second to number 10, Lady Mulan. She came from a long way back by Big Stone, trained by Bobby Thompson. Rider Shane Day. And 3 Rapid Man by St. Covert, trained by Bevan Lemming. Rider Michael Carl. Reenact never got in the race. Adjudicator never got in the race. The race was over at the 400 metres mark when Katsitas said go. And this beautiful chestnut colt, a little bit like his dad too. He's one of the few Brave Warriors, I say few, but he is one of the Brave Warriors around that does look a little bit like his dad.
Yeah, that was a terrific win, and congratulations to Starthy. He's very excited after winning the Group 1 TJ Smith Stakes there today at Eagle Farm.
Racing, Huge Jet began pretty well, not as quickly as Captain Daniels, and driving through Irish Dapper with Huge Jet. Now Kidlat camped off the speed, followed by Sir Avalanche Fashion News the inside. 2 lengths away next was now on the inside of runners came Batwing, but sorting themselves out to the 1,000. Kidlat raced a length and a half in front. Fashion News drives up along the inside to challenge it. 2.5 lengths third was now Sir Avalanche, followed by Captain Daniels. On the outside, Batwing driving up a in the inside Zeregal. 2.5 to Irish Dapper from Huge Jet, who lost it after beginning well, dropping right back to third last. Next to last Barnacles, last Rye Hero up towards the 600 using the inside advantage. Fashion News gets about a length in front over Kid Lad second. Third, 2 lengths away, Sir Avalanche platted out wide. A half length back to Batwing, followed by Zeregal, Irish Dapper, Captain Daniels wide from Barnacles, Huge Jet and Rye Hero. Around the home turn, Fashion News in front. Race 2 lengths clear over second. Kidnap running home well now is on the outside Batwing, and also Irish Dapper with Captain Daniels up towards the 200. Fashion News is in front, but they're closing in. Irish Dapper in the middle, right down the outside Barnacles and Irish Dapper. Barnacles race to the front end. Barnacles wins from a photo. Irish Dapper or Batwing. Fashion News and Captain Daniels close up, followed by Huge Jet, Rye Hero. Sir Avalanche knocking up was Kidlat, last of all Zeregal. Barnacles, number 9, right down the outside.
6:32.50 on the Super Tab. Now either 4 Irish Dapper at $1.90 or 5 Batwing at $2.10.
Down the outside, $7 the win and $2.40 for the place. Photo for the minors. 4 Irish Dapper had its chance, $1.90 or 5 Batwing. The return of $2.20. It's 9 and a developed print. 9 and a computer image, the 5 and 9 daily double, 45.10, special div $5.90.
1:16.56 the race time there. Belmont, number 1.
And the stalls are back, they're off and running, and Flirty Bird on the inside bounced out quickly with Casino Heights and Aggie's Heart, and here's the pressure from the outside with Unanswered going up quickly. Not in a real hurry to lead. New Kingston pushing through, and so's Nazare, and further out as Backdrop, so they're taking a while to sort themselves out of the winning post. Unanswered led from Nazare, Backdrop and Casino Heights the fence. New Kingston 5th behind them out of the straight, followed by Foxman. They're followed by Aggie's Heart over the wall, Flirty Bird and Danaka last of all. Out with about 2,100 metres to go, moving forward and Unanswered on the outside. Goes up to head off Nazare over the crossing of the 2,000, and Unanswered took the lead, nearly a length in front of Nazare. Casino Heights keeping the rail. A length further back in the race and out 3 deep. Backdrop is anxious to go forward. 2 to New Kingston, 2 to Aggie's Heart and Foxman. 3 to Flirty Bird, followed by Over the Wall, and 2 to Danaka. Up the back they race at the 1,800 metre mark. Unanswered about a half length in front now from Backdrop outside it. A length further back in the race Nazare. Casino Heights tucked away 4th the fence. 2 to New Kingston, 1 Aggie's Heart, a half Foxman. 3 further back over the wall, Flirty Bird on the inside, and 2 to Danaka. At the 1,600 metre mark, and Unanswered an even speed in front, nearly a length to Backdrop. A length further back on the fence, 3rd Casino Heights, a half then to Nazare. Foxman is now pushed out deep around New Kingston. On the inside, Aggie's Heart, a length further back over the wall. Then Flirty Bird and 2 to Danaka last of all. At the back of the track, they race at the 1,300 metre mark. Unanswered just over a length in front. Backdrop 2nd, Casino Heights getting a good run 3rd. Nazare 4th and 3 deep Foxman. A length further back over on the inside is Aggie's Heart outside of New Kingston. 2 to Over the Wall, a half to Flirty Bird and 2 to Danaka. Coming off the back now at the 1,100 metre mark. Unanswered 3/4 in front from Backdrop. They're followed by Nazare and 4 wide the outside Foxman. Casino Heights hasn't spent a dime over on the inside, the fence 5th. They're followed by Aggie's Heart, now 1 off the rail. New Kingston out 3 deep, 2 or 3 further back over the wall, Flirty Bird and 3 Danaka last of all. Unanswered a half to Backdrop on the turn. Nazare 3 out. Casino Heights got a run off the fence when Backdrop shifted out, and when they turn for home, it's Unanswered just over a length in front. He's ridden this well, Casino Heights. Backdrop 3rd, Foxman the outside. Aggie's Heart now waiting for the run when they turn for home. At the 550 metre mark, Casino Heights going up to Unanswered. Aggie's Heart looking for the way through. Backdrop dropped out. Foxman, New Kingston down the middle, followed by Flirty Bird. Aggie's Heart back to the rail. Got up on the inside, hit the lead now from Casino Heights, and wider out New Kingston from Foxman. On the outside, New Kingston going after Aggie's Heart. Aggie's Heart grabbed by New Kingston. Aggie's Heart fighting back with New Kingston on the outside. Aggie's Heart comes again. Draws a neck in front of New Kingston. Draws a half length in front. Aggie's Heart going well. Comes away, and Aggie's Heart a half length. New Kingston 3 away 3rd Foxman. Then Casino Heights every chance from Flirty Bird. Unanswered a long gap to Naka. A long gap also there to Nazare. Then backdrop, and last of all is Over the Wall.
Dan Berridon on Aggie's Heart number 2, 410 167. New Kingston 341. Foxman 160. Cornella 2470. Exacta 5750. Trifecta $238.80.
Okay, on the Super Tab, number 2, Aggie's Heart, 421.70. 7 there, New Kingston, to return $3. 1 Foxman, 190. Update in Eagle Farm, the Brisbane Cup, 1 Cronus, 4.
Starters on the...
Ken's Joy's moved in with Consolidator. Shaskay's moved in, Convincing ready. Green Raiders right. Now Brew's about to find its position. Under bright sunny skies, we'll have the Brisbane Cup this afternoon. Now Dame Kath about to find its position. Cronus started favoured in this race a couple of years ago. Winner of an Adelaide Cup about to move up. And here's the current Adelaide Cup winner, Bohemoth, going into the barrier stalls. Cronus about to track him up. Lady Solville about to find her position. Now Dame Kath goes in. So we've got half the field placed away. Cronus goes up. Bluebird the Word is now ready. Reputed Groom comes up. Mr. Prudent about to find his position.
Racing in the Brisbane Cup, Ken's Joy began okay up the inside gate. Yippee-I-O drifting back with Mr. Prudent in the early part. Consolidator and Cruzeiro fast away. Convincing going forward. Brew 4 wide but going forward in the early part. Followed by Lady Solville. She's looking for a little bit of cover. Reputed Groom and Yellow Roy picking up ground. And there goes Cronus. He's pushing through in the centre. He's going up to contest the lead. Shaskay is midfield on the inside. Followed then by Bohemoth. Yippee-I-O is a little bit wide in the early stages. He's out 3-4 deep outside of Diago Bohemoth and Shaskay. Ken's Joy is just lobbed straight onto the back. He's putting him to sleep in the early part. Bluebird the Word getting back with Wake Forest, then Dame Kath, Swift Knight. And Mr. Prudent is last of all. Coming around the home turn the first time. They've got just on 1.5 miles to go. And the leader, Reputed Groom. Reputed Groom leads by a length. Cronus is going a little hard outside of Reputed Groom. Chris will try and tuck him in behind Reputed Groom if he can, but he's a little fired up. He might have to elect to go to the lead on him. Cronus is going to the front now, almost a length in front of Reputed Groom. Yellow Roy is 2 away third. Yippee-I-O's up nice and handy. He's a length away fourth and seems to be relaxed. Karasi on the inside fifth. 1 to Cruzeiro, followed then by Convincing, Consolidator and Brewer. Lady Solville caught a little bit wide. Shaskay over on the rails. Length further back then to Green Raider, followed by Diaga. Then Bohemoth, Ken's Joy back about 5th last. Just in advance of Bluebird the Word, Wake Forest, Dame Kath, Mr. Prudent and Swift Knight is last of all. Cronus has taken off on Chris Muntz as they go to the turn out of the straight. He's not going to fight him. He won't relax for him, and he's taken off. He's leading by about 5 lengths. Reputed Groom is running second. Yellow Roy is 1 length away third, followed by Karasi 4th on the rails. They're running this at a solid clip. Then Yippee-I-O. This is suiting him. He's just lobbing along in 5th position at the moment. He's about 6 to 7 lengths off this leader. Then there's a gap of 3 lengths to Convincing. Cruzeiro on the inside. Consolidator covered by Brew the outside. Shaskay and Lady Solville racing together, with Shaskay having the advantage of the rails. 1 to Ken's Joy. He's right on the heels of Shaskay. Diaga covering a little bit of ground out wide at the moment. Bohemoth must be 15, 20 lengths off the leader. Then Wake Forest, Bluebird the Word, Mr. Prudent giving them a mile start. Then Swift Knight, and last of all is Dame Kath. Cronus is in front. They're coming up towards the 1,000 in the Brisbane Cup. And it's Cronus leading by 3 lengths. Reputed Groom has the task of taking them up to Cronus. He's in second place, followed by Yellow Roy, 1.5 lengths away third. Then there's 5 lengths to Karasi, followed by Yippee-I-O. A length further back, Convincing. Brew coming into it at the right time. Over on the rails is Cruzeiro, just slapped up to go forward. Lady Solville, Consolidator next. Then Shaskay's working away from the rails now. Diago next on the outside. Then Green Raider. Bohemoth still giving the leaders a mile start, although the leaders are coming back to them now. Ken's Joy is still a long way back. Mr. Prudent going forward on the outside of Bluebird the Word. Then Wake Forest, Dame Kath and Swift Knight is last of all. Look at them pack up. They come to the home turn now. 450 metres left to go. Cronus is still the leader. Cronus heads for the judge. A length in front. Karasi's up on the inside. And Yippee-I-O is dashing quickly on the outside to go to the lead. Brew is chasing Yippee-I-O. Yippee-I-O is a length in front of Brew. Shaskay's up to third. Then Karasi. It's Yippee-I-O in front. 200 metres to go. Shaskay is coming up on the inside of Yippee-I-O. It's Yippee-I-O a half length in front of Shaskay. Yippee-I-O's hanging on. Yippee-I-O's going to win the Brisbane Cup. Yippee-I-O first. Yippee-I-O by a length. Shaskay second. Third Karasi and fourth Brew. more. Followed in by Bohemoth, Green Raider, then Mr. Prudent, Consolidator, the next one home. Further back came Cronus, Diaga, Bluebird, the Word, and Dame Cat, then Reputed Groom. Wake Forest, Ken's Joy, didn't go on at the end. Further back in the field, Yellow Roy, Lady Solville, and the last two over the line, Convincing and Swift Knight, and Cruzeiro coming in a mile behind them.
Good on you. Yippee-yi-yo, number 7. Larry Cassidy, 6.20 and 2.40. Tushaske, $4. 15, Karasi at $8.40.
On the Super Tab, number 7, Yippee-yi-yo, 6.60 and 2.60. Tushaske, 4.40. Possibly number 15, Karase at 5.60. 271 Flemington. Those placings, 7-2-15, Eagle Farm, 7-2-15. Flemington, 2 Aggie's Heart, 4.21.70, 7 New Kingston, $3, 1 Foxman, 1.90. Quinella 20.
They're off and running, and one of the fastest to begin was Green Diamond, but joined by the favourite Intelligent, who bounds to the front. Intelligence leads by a length and a half. Kangay second. Lakessa gets up on the inside, followed by Come On Grace, Amethysta, Mary Prim. On the inside was Bow Lass, a further length and a half to Nepean Lass, followed by Bodacious Lady. About 3 parts of a length away to Life's a Rainbow, prodded out wide, followed by Whitfield Avenue, a further length and a half to Humoron, who's back towards the rear with August Queen. Last of all was Green Diamond. Up towards the 800 Intelligent, one off the rails. Leads Lochessa by a neck, a length and a half third. Can Gaze on the outside, followed by Mary Prim, and on the inside of runners was Bow Lass, a further 2.5 to Come On Grace, Life's a Rainbow, and Nepean Lass. A length to Amethysta, followed by Green Diamond around Humoron, Whitfield Avenue. August Queen back towards the rear of the field. Towards the home turn they go, about 500 metres out. Intelligent, a neck in front. Lochessa holds its ground on the inside. Mary Prim third from Bow Lass, and on the outside running home okay was Cangaze, and here comes the grey Nepean Lass into the straight. It's Intelligent in front, claims Lochessa, but in the twinkling of an eye Nepean Lass goes right up on the outside. Bodacious Lady is saving ground on the fence, but racing nicely clear Nepean Lass. Late was Humoron. It's Nepean Lass in front from Intelligent, Bodacious Lady, and Humoron is late. Nepean Lass in front, Humoron claiming it. Very tight, Nepean Lass or Humoron. A close go in the last. Photo for third, Bodacious Lady, Mary Prim, Whitfield Avenue, and the tiring Intelligent. Behind those, Amethysta, followed by Green Diamond, also Bow Lass from August Queen, Life's a Rainbow, Lochessa, Come On Grace, and Cangaze knocked up and was one of the last ones in.
And over number 11, Nepean Lass at 7.22.10, 15 Humoron at 27.85.80, and a photo for third. Now at Flemington, Thong and Pushbike, number 1, 9.42.82 for Valley.
The length on the line, I think Shanson might have got second from Always Royal. A gap to...
Quinella 171.20, trifecta 15.11.6, $1,180 on the last of the farm. All set now.
It's Favelli driving to the front in the early part over Anarchy Walk. Willow's Choice got away well, is up with the leading horses, followed by Desnelster and Kilbrennan. Earl Marshall is just off them, and they're trailed by Kojak as they settle footy. Confederate Kid is back third to last, and settling down, Willow's Choice had gone to the lead now, about a neck in front of the Snelster. Favelli on the inside, a length and a half to Kilbrennan fourth. Anarchy Walker's on the rails next. Kojak is around him in company with Eglinton, and also I think Prize Fighter's another one out there as well. Further back in the field then, a couple of lengths away, Confederate Kid and Earl Marshall down on the inside, followed by Thong and Pushbike, Super Dollar, and Pleasant Mick is 2 lengths away at the back of the field with No U-turn up about fifth and travelling at least 5 wide as they neared the corner now, and Favelli had got through on the inside to be the leader. It's going to stick to the rail. Favelli in front of Anarchy Walk, following it through there to Snelster is next. Wider out is Rockzar. Off the track is Prize Fighter, and No U-turn's been never near the rail. Kojak in behind them trying to get an out. Favelli at the 350. 2 lengths in front of Anarchy Walk. Earl Marshall the inside. Here's Confederate Kid coming from third last, and the grey Thong and Pushbike putting in a finish. Favelli in front. Confederate Kid and Anarchy Walk in the centre are after Favelli. 150 to go. Confederate Kid and Anarchy Walk with Favelli fighting on well on the inside. Confederate Kid running towards the outside. It's Favelli on the inside. Confederate Kid coming down to the line with little between them. Favelli the inside. perhaps from Confederate Kid. They're wide apart though, with Anarchy Walk close up for third ahead of Earl Marshall Kojak. Then Pleasant Mick, who made some ground on the run home, followed further back in the field then by Super Dollar. Roxara's next in, trailed then by Thong and Pushpike, a gap to Eglinton. Long break to Widow's Choice in company with the Snellster, No U-Turn and Kilbrannan, with the one more prize fighter at the back. Judge calls for a photo here. Number 2 gets it. Number 2, Favelli on the inside, Just Lasting. It's won it by a very short margin in advance of number 3, Confederate Kid. And third going to number 6, Anarchy Walk. It's 2, 3 and 6 in the last on the card.
Great finish there with Favelli and Julian Harris just holding on over Confederate King with Travis Creek. And Anarchy Walk, the favourite, in third spot as they hit the line. It was a real good go there with Favelli on the inside, just getting its nose up on the line to hold off Confederate Kid, who looks certain to win, and Anarchy Walk third. From that angle, you'd have